Yeah, it's a joint celebration for a significant aspect in the elite player development pathway. So we have the Academy, the JD Academy graduation. So young lads who have been through our academy for 2 years, tonight is their final night. And then we've also got the Victory Shield caps presentation. So our under 16 national team who compete in the Victory Shield will receive their caps. So it's a good opportunity for players who've been really a crucial part of our pathway, who have come through, and for our coaches. And it's probably good timing as well. If you've seen Michael's squad, we have Callum Marshall, another academy player who's now in the senior team, and accompanying Dale Taylor and Aaron Donnelly, Ethan Gilbreth, Trey Hume, we've all been part of the Club and I programme over the years, so really good timing.
We have a number of players this year who are moving into full-time football in England or Scotland, and I think the last 2 years will stand them in really good stead. We've replicated what they'll be going into and the environment that they'll be going into, and I think over the years our players technically have always been good and on a par with those in sort of England and Scotland, but what the Academy has done and what our JD programmes have done has replicated that environment. Now they can cope with the environment of being away from home, being in that small pond of talented players, living with other talented players, having to manage themselves and deal with injuries and deal with everything that goes with being a professional footballer. And I think it'll stand them in really good stead. If you look at the players that have went across, Josh Briggs went last year, he's won the FA Youth Cup with West Ham. Callum Marshall was obviously flying, being named in Michael's squad, and there's a number of other players who are in similar situations. And I think our programmes and what we're doing are starting to bear fruit, and long may that continue.
Yeah, amazing. I think that was obviously the initial investment from JD. Is obviously great to invest in the first team football, but I think the great part of it is for JD is to see the youngsters coming through and invest in the academy, and as we start seeing them coming through to the first team, it's obviously great to see it happen. But like I said, it's massively important for JD to see these kids come up, experience 2 years at the academy, not just football, but everything else they learn here, life skills. And for those that don't make it, obviously it helps them in other parts of life. But obviously it's great for the company to see them doing well.
Any further ado, Ryan Donnelly's our...
Yeah, really good. It's been a great 2 years at the academy, on the pitch and off the field. I've learnt a lot about the game, but also learnt a lot about just what a day in the life of a footballer looks like. So yeah, very happy about that. Yeah, definitely over the 2 years I definitely think I've improved drastically, and if it's there, you get the opportunities. As you see, I've been up with 17s, 19s, and even got the chance to go up to the 21s, and just as you go up the levels it gets tougher, decision making is better. But yeah, it's been great. Obviously I had to move schools and stuff like that there, so it's been tough that way at the start maybe, but throughout it's got easier and easier, and definitely think it'll prepare me for going away, because I'll be away from my family and everything, and I've been away from my family 5 days a week, so yeah.
It was brilliant for me because I've got called up for most of the Northern Ireland camps, but the Victory Shield was a special one because you're playing against countries like Scotland, home nations near you, but that was always my goal when I first came on the setup, try and get on the Victory Shield sides and then just represent the country. It's the best thing ever. Oh, magic. I've done it once in Poland, and it was the first time Chris said to me in the pre-match meal, you're captain, and I just heart dropped, sunk, because I was that happy. And then when I found out against Wales, Victory Shield, last game was magic. One of the best experiences in my footballing career so far. 100%, because when you're on around the academy as well, every day is a new day to improve and strive towards that. Looking at Callum Marshall there, it just gives you motivation to keep working hard every single day and try and get into the first team. Getting the caps is a great thing for me and my family, and then graduating the academy, I only came on for 1 year, but one of the best years of my life, just being in a professional football environment and get me ready for my move across. So I'm buzzing, so I was.